Yeah, if you guys just want to have a seat.
Oh?
It's literally recording a conversation, so.
Right. What could go wrong?
So I was
Is that Luke Smith?
I was 11.
Yo, he's lost some
when
weight.
you started the company. But you're I mean,
He's looking. Well, I mean, I hope
enjoying
it's
it.
for a good reason. I
You
hope
weren't
it's
that
not
much
like
older, like,
stress or
what-
something.
what is the take me all the way back
I
to
guess
the like
that's true.
take me all the way back to the the moment where you're like, I want to do this.
Yeah. There's a funny thing for like a lot of my life. When people would ask me, like, how did this start? I'd be like, I don't know. It was kind of weird. I just like started making games, and it seemed like it was fun, and I kept doing it. And when I really started thinking back to my childhood, like I've been obsessed with how like rules can change human behavior, and how you can all agree to play a card game by a certain set of rules. And the adults that I was observing, as a kid, they could play cards all night and laugh and interact in whatever way that they did. And yet you could take a different set of rules, for example, a set of rules that a 5-year-old made with the best of intentions, and the adults would like nod and laugh, but they would only play that game for 3 minutes. And like that is like always fascinated me. And I realized, like, looking back on it, that I've been doing that my whole life, and it like irritated my friends, and they didn't want to play. I mean, because we start as a game designer and you suck. Like, you're terrible. Like, your games are a horrible. I mean, they're not even games. They're just it's almost
He's
you're
not
just like
wrong.
a little tyrant trying to get people to do things. And I remember like I probably spent like weeks building this like really complex pen and paper adventure game on index cards, and I'd like drawn pictures of monsters and everything like this. And I remember finally getting a friend to play it at school, and it was like the first dice roll, like some creature like killed his character or something. It was just like the worst possible like outcome. And I was like in 4th grade or something. But some kids look at the garbage truck and are like, that big powerful machine, like that's what I want to be. But to me, it was the deck of cards. Like, I want to know how to control that. Like that, like power to build an experience that when people come into it, they leave with a smile on their face, or more connected to the people around them. Yeah, I've been doing that forever. It's kind of crazy. Way before computers. And then of course, right, I saw games on computers, and I was like, wow.
My perception, based on all of our time together, has actually been like you are more interested in the making of them in a bunch of ways than playing them. Like, playing games isn't like it's not an explicit hobby of yours. Like, you're educating yourself. It's more work, but it's like you're always making stuff.
Yeah, I think this is true, and I feel a little bit like guilty about it sometimes, because I think it is the most dangerous thing as a designer to enjoy the making more than the playing, right? Because the number of things you can enjoy making is infinitely larger than the number of things that you can enjoy playing, right? Much less other people can enjoy playing. And so, yeah, what you say is true, and I feel like it's sort of like an addiction that I've had to fight so that I make things that are worthwhile. Because it's, the whole shtick to me is about, touching other people, like, somehow.
Yeah. So we talked a little bit about kind of the origin. I want to jump ahead again. I'm going to jump to my life, 2004. I remember I finished the campaign for Halo 2, and my friends and I got distracted a bunch by the multiplayer, and I finished it the same night I finished Metal Gear 3. And after I finished both of those games, I went and watched this Vidoc, the documentary that, like, I look at now, and I met a bunch of y'all, and I'm like, oh, I didn't pick up on all the like human suffering in this documentary the first time I watched it.
Do I get to sign your?
I really love bits like
remember
this.
I looked for it actually before I came in today. I don't think I have it anymore.
You don't?
Yeah, no, I remember the sweatshirt.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is what is this from? Like, what is this actually? I've like wondered this. Like, what is this? It was just like, what?
Yeah, it said Osiris on it. I thought it looked cool, and yeah, I bought it. I have no idea. Sadly, right?
Yeah,
I have no idea what it was.
Yeah, I still to this day I remember the sweatshirt, right?
Yeah,
and this is the moment. This is this moment that I became like aware that humans make these things, because otherwise it was like magic, right? Like,
right,
there's nothing in 2004 about look at these developers making stuff that you care about. That's not like there wasn't really much of like the internet sucked too. Like you didn't have like, look, you can access these people and none of that. It was a totally different time. So I'm watching this documentary and this dude shows up.
Internet felt like more like
the
forum
paraphrase is
posts
like, you know,
back in the day.
it's like the cynical gamers who something doesn't grab us in 5 minutes. You know, we're gonna turn it off. And it was like I was like, oh my god, it's like I was spoke to, and I have like I'm like an English degree. Like I can't make games. I couldn't write any couldn't write code or anything. I just remember feeling as like a player, like super duper spoke to in that moment. And so we come out of the building a game, like building it by yourself, and talk now about like the team has changed. Like building teams has changed. Like the way you think about building teams has changed. The way like in the however many years I've been at Bungie now, in the fifth, like the way the company approaches building teams have changed. Let's go all the way back to Halo 2, like building the team for Halo 1 and Halo 2.
Yeah, I mean, I think if like past Jason was here, he would disagree with a lot of stuff that I'm going to say, but I think compared to the intentionality that we, you know, try, sometimes exhibit, you know we should have about building teams and how important teams are. Back then, it was almost just this, you know, snowball that was rolling downhill of people who, you know, liked our games and came to the company, and, you know, then, you know, the snowball rolled a little faster, and it was just a bunch of people trying to do their best, trying to recreate the feelings that they had, you know, when they played games. And you can get pretty far on passion and talent, but it sometimes makes things really hard when you're not being thoughtful about the organization of the team, the design of the product relative to the resources and time you have. And yeah, it made Halo 2 super challenging for a bunch of reasons. But
Halo 2 was really ambitious for people who
I don't
didn't know.
I guess that's and past Jason would tell me like, you're an idiot.
Halo 2 and 3 was supposed to be one game. I'm pretty
but, like,
sure.
when I look back, like he wasn't thinking about that stuff. You know,
What was he thinking about?
I mean,
didn't
he was just
get
thinking
mixed
about
that
the
up.
game. But I mean, I don't know. I always think. I mean, I think my past self is like not really that sharp, because I mean, every year we've learned so much. I feel. And so I look back and I think that, you know, that guy must be an idiot. Because look at all the stuff I learned just this year on Halo 1. Like I didn't know anything. But I go back and I found one of the notebooks from Halo 1. Like that guy wasn't an idiot. Like, I mean, there's stuff that, you know, he didn't know, but there's a lot of like super interesting exploration and thought and like possibilities that, you know, didn't end up at the game in there. And so I don't know what to make of that, because I feel like I've learned so much, but when I go back, I'm sort of like blown away by, you know, what was happening in my mind.
It's pretty embarrassing when I think about I think about my life in terms of decades and like what are like the big lessons from the decades. And when I like articulate one of the like a lesson from my 30s, it's like so embarrassing. Give me one from yours.
Yeah. Oh man. I mean, I really started I started Destiny 1 not understanding the value of having at least somebody on the team who cares more than anybody else about what the team is missing, what the team isn't admitting, who on the team isn't talking to each other, where on the team are our dreams incompatible with the calendar, or our dreams incompatible with our ability, or our dreams incompatible with the hardware that we need to run on. And I saw production as, you know, a calendar and a schedule. And it's true that a schedule is a thing that you use to sort of test people's understanding of reality, in the sense of, you know, can the things we want to do fit in the time that we think we have, and how are we tracking against that? But I saw it as like an end in itself. And of course it irritated me, and I, you know, didn't pay attention to it. But God, like embracing all that stuff is a thing that will be, front and center in anything that I do. Anything I do in the future. I think it's making sure everyone on the team has an objective understanding of reality and doing anything you can to fix it when that isn't true. I didn't understand that when I started Destiny 1. Destiny 1 made me understand that.
So What I want to talk about now is where computers are heading.
Mm-hmm.
Where's it going?
AR is going to be the thing that displaces mobile. Like I'm so sure of that. I'm so sure we're all going to be wearing glasses, and all the TVs are going to go in a landfill. All those companies are going to go out of business. All the cracks in our ceiling are going to get fixed in our glasses. Like so many people are going to end up with virtual pets and windows out to the Taj Mahal or the Eiffel Tower, and maybe it'll be 20 years. Like I think it's gonna be a lot sooner than
If
that.
stuff like
And I
that can
think
become
it's gonna be
practical,
really
I'd
interesting when
believe it.
happens.
It has
Like,
to
the
be
reason that
practical,
you're gonna
though.
know it's gonna take over the whole world is everybody's gonna laugh at it. Like everybody's gonna think it's ridiculous. When the iPhone, came out, the stuff people were saying to like not admit that they were holding like a chunk of the sun in their hands that was going to change the world. Like the stuff people said was ridiculous. And people are going to do that again. And the other interesting thing about AR is if you have AR, you have to have local compute because you need high frame rate. You need to be able to render all kinds of crazy stuff like right there, like, within 2 feet of your body. Yeah, which means I think all the cloud computing stuff totally going to happen, absolutely going to be a thing. But we're not going to transition fully to, thin client. But yeah, those would be my 2 predictions. Local compute never goes away. AR displaces mobile, like 100%.
So on a long enough horizon, how are we going to get ready for that? We got
AR Destiny, where's it at?
It's a great question. I think the answer is like we already are. Like I don't think what's going to happen is there's going to be a whole new slew of games that can only happen in AR. I mean, there's definitely going to be some, but I think in a lot of cases, what's going to happen is people are going to.
I don't know if I've ever seen this guy talk before. I like him.
Have a way bigger TV, or they're going to go to a totally virtual space that has a bigger, screen, and they might play some tabletop or strategy games in a different way. But I think people are always going to be playing first-person shooters, with some kind of input device on like a virtual, window in their visual field. And so I think a bunch of the stuff that we're great at doesn't, get tipped over by this.
Thing we're great at. All right, so let's go all the way back. Bungie games, someday. Not the company's still there, but I think a lot about my life through the lens of what would go on my tombstone. I just do. I think it's like completely busted. I don't think it's like a thing a normal, like reasonably sane human being would do. But I think it's a simple.
No
way to
artist is
summarize
sane. No artist is
your
normal. I
existence,
know
and it's the
firsthand.
acknowledgement that these existences.
We
sometimes
make
don't
art
connect.
because we cope.
The question I want to ask is about Bungie.
Or need a way to cope.
What is that simple distillation of what Bungie is? The tombstone-worthy distillation.
I was on the 271 coming back across the bridge home, one night on the bus, and these 2 guys in front of me were talking, at first about college. Like they were older, but they'd obviously like gone to college together, and I think they worked together. And at some point, they started talking about Halo, and I think it was Halo 2 for them. And they weren't really talking about how much Halo meant to them. They were talking about, and they weren't really talking about how much they meant to each other, but that's what they were doing, is they were sharing those stories of, where they were and what they were doing and how they were feeling. And, that moment, that's like still keeping me going. I mean, that might fuel me for the rest of my life. And it's not the only time that's happened, but you get a few of those, and, that's all I want. It's just people sharing memories in an experience that, wouldn't have existed without, you bleeding buckets of blood into the, whatever code or design or something like that. That's what, 2 people having an experience that they wouldn't have had, if you hadn't created, what you created. Like that's, I don't know. That's what matters. That's what matters to me.
We're done.
That's how they end it? Okay.
Just going right into like the trailer, huh?
I don't care what anyone says. I love Luke Smith, man. He's just got a great energy.
It's an ice tornado, dude.
That was the sickest thing I've ever seen. I'm in space.
It's freaking Aldrin! Bow.
What the heck? Holy.
Fucking VTubers and Destiny, let's go, dude.
They're so cute.
Together, we are enough.
I'm gonna shoot you with 6 anarchies. You're gonna.
This
sprint
part's
down
great.
Oregon. Run. Godspeed, little doodle. Run.
12 seconds? Alright, here we go. Whew. Still recording? I am. Let's go. I am, right? Yeah, okay.
Welcome, Guardians.
Oh,
This
okay.
year we're celebrating our journey with you. Whether you joined us 30 years ago, or if it just started today.
Got a whole stage and
Our
everything.
blood. The Destiny team is full of Destiny fans. Folks who came here because Destiny was their favorite hobby. Folks who log out from work in the evening and log in.
Are they
to
back
play
at
with
their
friends.
offices now?
The team we have today is committed to
Where's that old
relentlessly
footage?
upgrading this game that we all love. We aren't happy with just another mission. Instead, we want to push the limit of quality you can expect in an action MMO with uniquely Destiny experiences like Expunge and Presage. We are committed to delivering the best mission content that you can play in any game with a friend and having the best feeling action game, period.
Alright. Talk the
And
talk,
it shows
can you walk the
through
walk?
in the passion that we see for Destiny 2. Since we declared independence 2 years ago, the Destiny community has grown by over 20 million new players.
Really?
It continues to grow faster than we ever could have predicted. We're grateful to be a part of
That's
this amazing
gross.
growing community that you all have created. You represent Destiny. You help make it better every year, and you are so welcoming and supportive of every new Guardian that sets foot in the tower.
And only a handful of us are going to be up here today. Most of them are in their homes, at their desks, working hard to bring the next part of Destiny to life.
Okay, so
It's a
most of them
huge
are still
honor
working at
representing
home.
such an
Alright.
incredible team and introducing
Hey,
the
I have
next
that tablet,
chapter
that
of
drawing
Destiny
tablet.
2. So,
That exact same one.
without further ado, this is the Witch Queen.
Ooh, okay. Oh.
Truth is a funny thing. Does it live in the world or in the mind? Is it constant
What is that?
or can it be bent? Who decides what is true in this universe of light and dark?
Oh my god.
Greater
It's
power.
those are
Tell me, little lights. What is your truth now?
oh my god, they're actually hive ghosts! Well, they look like. Oh my god. No, no. They're not gonna res them. Oh. I love. No. They're actually wielding light.
Oh my god, James. Savathun is serious. I think she's the most dangerous villain we faced yet.
You're just
Years
gonna.
we've been
Okay.
building up to this moment, and she is finally stepping into the spotlight and showing us who she really is. What we know about light and darkness is proving to be way more complex than what we previously thought. There are so many lies, truths, and revelations that we're going to get to in The Witch Queen and the year leading up to it. I mean, we're paying
got,
off
like,
these standards
moth-looking
all the way
wings.
back to Destiny's.
Oh my god, she
origins,
looks
and we're
sick.
supporting it with the best content that Destiny has to offer.
Definitely, and we've got a lot of awesome content to show today. And let's start with the most mysterious destination yet.
Savathun's Throne World. This is an
The
uncharted
Throne
wonderland of
World's
secrets
the
and lies.
destination?
It's this place that she's created in her own image, this surreal and majestic
What?
blessed world. She has this castle that she rules from. It overlooks
Yo!
the swampy underbelly with this lone pyramid ship out there.
Not old
This future
Chicago.
world she wanted to create, built atop the darkness that she left
Bro,
behind.
I want to go into a
They're
pyramid ship
deep
on
part of
patrol for
Destiny
once.
lore. Powerful entities create these pocket universes, and when we're there, we
Pocket
have to play by their rules.
universes?
But now, our own light powers are being used against us. I mean, she has this whole army of Hive that she's
Bro,
ascended to the
someone's
light
got a
and
halberd.
brought
What the
along
fuck
with
is
her.
that?
These are the Hive Guardians, and they are the backbone of her new army.
Hive Guardians,
We talked
dude.
a lot. Let's show a little. Let's take the first ever look at the Witch Queen gameplay.
Oh, you're showing us gameplay right now. Okay. Free alpha footage. Alright.
The Witch Queen. Hive god of cunning and
Whoa, her shading me. Skybox. Bro.
after the death of her brother Oryx.
Oh.
Savathun went into hiding. Not out of fear, of
What
course,
guns are those? Those vault weapons?
but out of strategy.
Or oh yeah, I remember when they hired that Resident Evil director or whatever.
Stealing our most sacred resource.
A lot of vault weapons they're showing off.
The one thing we thought she could never touch. The light.
Wait, okay. For a second, okay, no, she's not using stasis, she's using the light. Alright. Okay. Okay. Giant halberd looking thing. Take back the light. Yo, a first person freaking melee weapon? That looks sick! Oh, yo, that's gameplay? I mean, I'm sure that might have probably just been a cinematic thing, but like, yo.
I cannot wait just to reach out
Just
and
crush.
just crush a Hive Ghost in my hand.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, okay, no,
we've
that is
been defined
gameplay.
by the light for so long. This is uncharted territory.
They're like a finisher and a
We're in
hive
strange
ghost,
new
or are they like
places.
small
The
enemies?
Throne World, it's haunting, but it's gorgeous.
It's beautiful. There's a lot to love. There's a few things we saw in the
Oh my
trailer that we haven't talked
god,
about yet.
straight out of like
Savathun
Tolkien
and her
and like
Lucent
Star
brood.
Wars crap
This is
too.
the biggest threat Guardians have
I mean,
faced
Destiny's
yet,
always been
so
that,
we need
but-
to find new weapons to match their power.
Weapons,
Blade.
plural?
I love this thing. It's brutal and elegant. It's this new energy weapon with melee abilities, mid-range projectiles,
That's
and
sick.
defensive capabilities. It's our first ever
Wait, it's an
first-person
energy
melee
weapon?
and it is such an awesome tool.
Like
for
not a
us.
heavy weapon? Or
The glaive feels so good. Just jump in and unleash these brutal melee combos and transition right to an energy blast.
oh my god!
It's really powerful and has a lot of utility.
So, we've told you about what the glaive can do. Now let's talk about how you're going to get your hands on one. These weapons don't come out of chests at the end of missions, and you're not going to find one roaming around the throne world. Your first glaive is not going to be found. It's going to be built.
Yes.
Crafting, are they actually
It's coming to Destiny.
oh my god, they're actually doing crafting. Crafting.
Now, chasing weapons has
Bro.
been an integral
Bro.
part of the pursuit game since the beginning. And over the years, we've added more deterministic paths to get the rolls that you want on guns. Think things like Umbral Engrams and the Raid Chest.
The Splicer
Weapon
Gauntlet
crafting
was great.
Unlocks the freedom to choose all that and more. It gives us ultimate control over the guns. Now, this is a combat-focused crafting and progression system. That means the more you use these weapons, the more objectives you complete with them, the more you'll level them up.
I hope
and
this
the more
is good.
powerful they grow over time.
I hope
And
the
at last,
crafting's
here's the
good.
awesome thing. You'll be able to craft all Throne World weapons, new raid weapons, and the seasonal weapons. There's just a ton of stuff to do in this system.
Throne World
And the
weapons
Witch
look
Queen
sick.
is just the beginning of weapon crafting. We have plans to add more craftable weapons, both legacy and new.
Is that how they're gonna keep like
We've
weapons
seen and we've
alive
talked
by
about
like
a lot of
not
really
having to
cool
worry about
features,
like their
but
drops
let's
and
get
stuff?
right into the meat of it. Let's talk about the Witch Queen campaign.
Okay.
I love campaigns. They've always been a cornerstone of the Destiny experience. They're rich, deep stories interwoven with big combat sequences and memorable characters. They take us to remote worlds in our ever-changing universe. And so we're putting extra care into the campaign for the Witch Queen. We want you to feel those goosebumps.
I
when you
do.
step
I
onto
want to
the
feel
throne world for the
goosebumps
first
again.
time and come face to face with Hive Guardians.
And every one of the missions has its own unique fantasy. Like, what does it feel like to storm a castle or just go straight into the depths of
Oh,
hell?
I'm so
If
excited.
you like games with standalone campaigns,
Oh
like
my
Doom,
god.
Titanfall
Dude.
2,
Titanfall 2,
and
yes.
Halo, then the Witch Queen is for you.
Ugh, I know it's just all talk right now, but the hype. Legendary
In
challenge?
addition to our classic normal mode, Legendary is our tougher.
Legendary campaigns?
Person campaign.
Yes!
Hit harder. And respawning is heavily restricted.
They're gonna be uniquely.
Every battle is a gut punch. Every boss is a worthy
Rewards and
adversary.
stuff?
It's gonna hurt.
Oh, I want to
You
do
might
legendary
tap out,
campaigns with friends.
But if you persist and you get to the end, your time will be well rewarded.
Whether you want to play solo or with a fire team, the difficulty will scale based on how many people you bring.
Oh, thank God the difficulty
Before we go,
scales.
one last trip down memory lane. I remember camping out the Predator for Destiny 1 because I just had to have the Ghost. To me, it was like the symbol of Destiny. And if you care about that stuff like me, you're going to want to get your hands on the Collector's Edition because you're going to get a Hive buddy to go up on the shelf with it.
Oh, you know I'm getting the digital collector's edition or deluxe, whatever. Oh wait, no, they mean a real life one, the full collector's edition. I need this. I need this. Oh god, I need this. Is that a record player? What is that? No, it's just the stand. For whatever reason, for a second. Oh wait, it's got knobs and crap.
Wow, that was so cool.
Oh,
I'm
man.
so
Art director and
excited for
art
this
lead.
one. And that's not even everything that's in
Okay.
No, those are the hero items, and they're, I think, one of the best ones that we've ever done. Collector's editions have always been like
That
this
looks
really perfect
insane.
jumping point to enter the worlds that we build, and actually lifting like in-world objects and putting them in players' hands is it's just a good feeling.
We don't just put random items. Everything in there means something, and it helps push the narrative. And there might be some puzzles to unlock in there as well.
Oh, that looks sick. I need it.
So at this point, you
Oh
can
my
see
God.
Savathun has been one of our greatest threats.
She
operating
looks
behind the scenes for
awesome.
years.
You may have heard of her brother, the Taken King, but Savathun is the most dangerous being we've ever faced. She's cunning, elusive, she works in the shadows, so in a way, Savathun is new to all of us.
Exactly, and now it's time to finally see this legend reveal herself and change the Destiny universe forever.
But when we talk about the overarching story of Destiny, we don't just mean the plot lines or characters that feature release to release.
Narrative is a guiding force in Destiny, and we're calling on its rich history of world building, bringing that to the forefront and growing it in a bold new direction. So when you join the game today, you'll experience an immediate call to action alongside millions of your fellow Guardians.
During this past year, we watched the results of your actions play out across Destiny's seasonal releases. You've redeemed old foes, brought former enemies to the bargaining table, learned that there's always more than one side to every story, and built alliances no one ever thought possible.
And on the largest scale, you'll experience a vast, living, interconnected world of stories that's striving to a greater end.
We need you, Guardian.
You'll experience this alongside a massive community of Guardians, release after release, together. This is our universe's cosmic purpose. This 10-year journey we've been on since Destiny 1, it's drawing to its dramatic conclusion. The Light and Darkness saga will end. But make no mistake, Destiny 2 will not. We're building not so much to an ending, but more to this transformative moment for Destiny 2's future.
Last year, we announced the Witch Queen and the following expansion, Lightfall.
And now we're excited to announce the release after Lightfall, the final
What?
chapter.
Oh,
in the Light and
okay.
Darkness saga.
Okay.
Destiny 2, the final shape.
The final
It's gonna be
shape?
one wild, continuous ride.
Yes, and that ride
What does
starts
that
with Season of the
mean?
Lost. Not only is it the prologue to the Witch Queen, it's your first opportunity to interact with Savathun. But rather than spoil it for you, why don't we
Got a
take
trailer? You got a trailer? Alright.
If we are to survive the coming
Oh, that
storm,
armor
the
looks
tower
clean.
and the Dreaming City must stand united.
What is the... We gotta put new areas in the Dreaming City.
A ring of spears pointing inward from the edges of our system.
Oh, the season's gonna be good. The Tale of Two Queens begins.
Queen is no less dangerous now than she has ever been. We must uncover whatever secrets she knows with the time.
Oh, Mara, I've missed you. Forge a path through the stars, okay.
Light the pathways of the ascendant plane and guide my people back to me.
Is it like a new blind well looking thing? Or, ooh, what is this? We get to use the relic, enter the shattered realm. Is this the activity?
Force at work in this plane, Guardian.
No way, this is the activity. AGER'S SCEPTER. Stasis heavy trace rifle. What is that? Linear fusion? What did that just do? Wait, is crossplay launching today? No way crossplay launches today. It says it's here. They said early in the season. Aid the Queen. Rescue the Lost.
Perhaps with them I can save us all.
Tech Witches, okay. To February 22nd. That is a long season. August 24th to February 22nd.
Seasons have gone through massive transformation.
So no new dungeon.
We're dedicated to creating an evolving, interconnected world that puts your Guardian at the center of the
I have
action.
2 theories.
We're reaching the end of one journey and the beginning of another.
The days of Destiny's biggest
I'll wait.
story moments happening in lore pages is long gone. I mean, Mara's return has been hinted at forever, and now it's happening in a season. One of the changes
Light
I'm
subclass
most excited
updates.
about
Every
are the
season in
updates
Destiny
to the
2.
light subclasses
Here.
every season in year 5 of Destiny 2. We're adding aspects and fragments similar to stasis.
Oh my god, all the leaks are right. What the heck?
Alongside the Witch Queen. But the Witch Queen is only the beginning of what's to come, and Season of the Lost is the prologue to that story. It starts with Marasov's return to the Dreaming City, and with her return, all the awoken technology comes alive.
But the Hive God of War, Xivu Arath, has reemerged and has Guardians and Mara in her sights. Guardians must forge a path through the Ascendant Plane to save Mara's lost coven of witches before Xivu Arath can reach them. And to aid you in this task, you'll have the Wayfinder's Compass.
Oh my god, the next new dungeon might be the thing that's in the leaks. Oh god.
Awoken artifact that gives the wielder the power to uncover pathways, secrets, and treasures.
Oh, this is gonna be a
within the
sick
plane.
season. I've missed the Dreaming City and
There's
having a reason to
plethora
go
of new
there.
weapons coming, including a suite of legendary stasis guns that will stop your enemies.
Oh, these are gonna be so. Oh, look, that's a gorgeous hand cannon.
The armor makes you feel like you're a member of Queen Mara's court.
And no season is complete without new exotics, and Season of the Lost features one once intended for Aldrin.
Trials
So let's
rework.
talk about Trials.
Alright.
So Trials of Osiris is the
Let's hear it.
in-game aspirational PvP activity and more popular than ever. 2 of the biggest asks from our community have been adding anti-cheat and adding matchmaking. In Season of the Lost, we're doing both.
We've partnered with BattleEye to soft launch the anti-cheat software when Trials goes live on September 10th. Also, you'll be able to matchmake with groups of players to form fire teams or solo
September
queue by
10th?
yourself. And we've remixed how rewards are distributed to give all players the opportunity to earn some of the best weapons and coolest armor in the game.
That's right. We're shifting away from winning matches as a primary way to earn loot, and instead, winning individual rounds and completing matches will allow you to earn some rewards. But going flawless hasn't changed. So if you want to flex those PvP skills, the flawless
Okay.
chest will still be the
I'm
only
glad
place to earn
Flawless
Death Trials
still
weapons
has, like, a
and
reason.
unique cosmetics. All right, so the next chapter in Destiny begins right after this stream with Season of the Lost. Return to the Dreaming City with Mara Sov and learn the mystic art of wayfinding.
I'm so excited
Wayfinding.
Crossplay is going live today.
Oh my god,
Today is the
crossplay is
first
going live today.
opportunity to jump into Destiny with friends on any platform from all over the world,
Where's my phone?
playing together.
30th. Oh, are they talking about it here? No way. Hold on. This could be something or
and their communities and those who are in need. It's pretty devastating as we look at the racism in America, and our intention is to do better and to leave the world in a better place. We want to be a part of that social change. Fuck racism.
We don't just stop with the games that we make, but we really utilize the successes that we've seen to be able to give back in an even greater capacity that spans beyond just the gaming industry.
Bungie Foundation, thank you.
Pressing button.
We're live! Destiny servers are live. This adventure has begun. It's awesome to have you here. Bungie, Bungie, Bungie.
This game is going to single-handedly destroy my social life, and I can't wait.
All right, Guardian. Time to kick him where it hurts.
How do you follow that? Wow, 30 years. And I remember when Halo first launched, and my friends and I completed the entire campaign in a single epic play session. And as the credits rolled, I knew that Bungie had transformed console gaming forever, and that I would be a lifelong fan.
Yeah, it changed how we played games too. I remember getting together with friends for Halo weekend LAN parties. We had so much fun. And 30 years of Bungie games is something special. It's something worth celebrating together. So we're gonna have a party in Destiny 2.
Starting this season, we are launching the Bungie 30th anniversary celebration in Destiny 2.
Oh, they're doing it.
The 30th anniversary celebration
Free?
will offer a new 6-player match-made activity, secrets to unravel,
Drays
and
of
rewards
Eternity?
that commemorate our long and storied history together.
And that's just the beginning.
Oh.
In addition to the free event, players can also purchase the Bungie 30th anniversary pack.
Oh my God,
It's
it's
a new treasure-themed 3-player dungeon. Cave. Players will plunder its depths to discover an exciting new Thorm-inspired armor set. Destiny 1 weapons like Izaluna and Thousand Yard Stare. Claymore sword from Myth.
Purchasing the pack unlocks a range of awesome Bungie-themed armor ornaments and cosmetics to
Oh, I'm buying that.
By the Bungie 30th anniversary celebration and marathon. But the dungeon holds one more secret. The crown jewel of its weaponry is a Destiny 1 classic. Gallahorn is
No. Gonna
take its iconic status to the next level. Galley has been carefully updated for the Destiny 2 sandbox.
So, this December, join your friends and collect exclusive rewards during the Bungie 30th anniversary celebration.
But the party isn't only happening in Destiny 2. We've partnered with Nerf Limited to create a functional, dart-firing Gallahorn. We'll have more on that soon.
And that's not all. Here's a look at some of the incredible loot we've made over the years and a sneak peek of what's coming up.
Wow, Lorraine, I can't believe we're celebrating Bungie's 30th anniversary.
30 years.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, look, think of all the games and products that have.
Yeah,
The
sorry.
Thorn armor!
Desert Storm,
Bro.
Pathways into Darkness, Marathon, Myth, Oni, Halo, and Destiny. 7 years of Destiny. It's an amazing journey.
So excited. You know, we have a lot of really cool stuff coming up and a lot of other things in the works, of course, as always. But
Yeah.
I mean, what do we have? We have the fallen captain statue, which is incredible.
And then we have the helmet, the Celestial Nighthawk
That thing
helmet.
is so cool.
Yeah. And my favorite, the Arcadia jump ship.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, I get
My dog
goosebumps
came over
just
here
thinking
because I was
about that,
screaming.
you know, it really gives me that nostalgia from Destiny 1. And so I think it's a great way we're going to celebrate not only Bungie's 30-year heritage, but the 7-year heritage of Destiny.
Yeah.
And it definitely gives you the feels.
This is awesome. Oh my god, they outdid last year!
Thank you for being on this journey with us, whether it started this year or 30 years ago.
We've just started talking about the Witch Queen today. You've got our first peek at weapon crafting, our definitively Destiny campaign, the glaive, and a year full of updates to all our light-based subclasses. All of this and more is coming alongside Savathun's long-awaited arrival front and center to the Destiny universe. The Witch Queen marks an acceleration in our story heading towards the conclusion of the Light and Dark saga, and we're so excited for everyone to join us on this epic adventure in the Witch Queen, Lightfall, the Final Shape, and beyond.
And the Witch Queen's gonna kick off another amazing year of Destiny with 4 great seasons packed with all of the narrative, events, and rewards that you've come to expect from us.
I've got to rewatch this
But
after
there's
and grab
even more coming
screenshots.
next year than just our new seasons. The deluxe edition of the Witch Queen will also include 2 brand new dungeons to be released in 2022.
2 brand new dungeons?
Another classic Destiny 1 raid and releasing it free for all players.
Which one?
Going forward,
Are you gonna say which
December
one?
With our 30th anniversary event, there will be a new piece of raid or dungeon content in the game every 3 months.
New raid or dungeon content every 3 months?
Rotations for raids and dungeons, meaning every
Oh my
week
god.
there will be new
They're adding
raids and
rotations.
rewards in both the latest
What are they
raid
not
content
adding?
And raids and dungeons from the past. If you love amazing in-game content, we want to prove that no other game offers more quality and more variety.
Oh my god, the laying of the foundation's over.
The future of Destiny 2.
They're actually
available wherever you play Destiny. Crossplay is live on all
I've got to
devices,
pre-order this next
and
month.
Season of the Lost kicks off today. See you in game.
Bro, that is the biggest mic drop in existence. What's this? What is this? Another trailer? Or is this like a remix trailer?
Who decides what is true? Tell me, little lights. What is your truth now?
The Witch Queen is no less dangerous now than she has ever been.
What if they stealth drop new subclasses? Like if they were gonna do it, they probably would have said. But then I saw that canister that like the Titan or Warlock had or whatever that emitted some gas, and that just made me think. Oh my god, this is insane! Is that the whole thing? That the whole thing? Holy crap. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go play the new season. You all can expect a video from me later. Oh my god.